TechTV101.com.
There are a ton of refinements. Really, Shift 2 Unleashed as a proposition to our simulation offering is a progression on a lot of levels, probably a dozen if I had to count on one hand. Things that SMS has retooled, re-architected, rebuilt, refined, and improved, a myriad of them. The graphics engine overhaul, lighting, modeling, damage model for the cars, the tracks, track dressings, degradation, particle systems, physics, AI, the career structure. Autolog is now implemented as a measured progression towards further game mechanics. Scope of the career spans 7 different racing disciplines, still driven by XP. XP's still at the heart of a reward mechanic for a number of unlocks and incentives, as well as certainly more. Steering wheels, peripheral controls, full damage model, full simulation mode, all of those are kind of points to refinement, improvements if you will, or just progression of our general interest in being a much more authentic racing simulator offering from the Need for Speed brand. Yeah, I mean, Autolog in and of itself is a simple mechanic, and it's, as I described now, Need for Speed DNA, so its actual mechanics are going to be derived somewhat from the game's design, and Hot Pursuit is a very simple arcade approach. You know, the amount of information they need to surface is pretty narrow, whereas a track-based simulation competition, both online and asynchronously offline, has a ton of data that we can actually accumulate and track and surface in a myriad of ways throughout the game. So it's not really a feature list, although you can imagine that everything that we've usually done online, leaderboard, stat tracking, telemetry, is all bundled up into one nice neat package with Autolog and delivered incrementally via different aspects of the presentation, different aspects of in-game competition, different aspects of Autolog Recommends is still an engine running in the background and pushing events to the surface that your friends are competing and winning in and that you potentially haven't tried yet that Autolog is recommending. So it's really just creating kind of an avenue or a nerve center for surfacing all that data in one nice neat place that you can go to for it, or that can stream in incrementally throughout the games, load screens, in race as accomplishments are achieved, world records, global leaderboards, and all those elements. They're all layers of things that have existed already, but Autolog is a nice, neat portfolio. A lot. I mean, SMS is, you guys can see, and the proof in the fact that the cars are meticulously detailed. First, I mean, our relationship with manufacturers that goes back 16 years starts a lot with the manufacturer dynamometer details for the performance envelope, and then the manufacturer CAD files for referencing, and all that stuff. Really, when you couple that with our customization engine, has to be millimeter precise. Aftermarket bolt-on performance modifications have to be able to support the aerodynamics of the physics simulator, as well as the clearance of the chassis, the body roll, other aspects that have to be mechanically precise. So the guys at SMS, they're really tops in the industry. They model inside and out these cars, and we put the race drivers in their cars, and we hear stuff like, I can't believe the rivets are in the floor where I look at them every day, and I can't believe all those hoses there that I always have to move out of the way. And so, all the credit to these guys through thousands of reference photos, CAD files, and getting firsthand with a lot of these vehicles that we have access to. They do a tremendous job in modeling really high levels of detail, and obviously scalable LOD as the engine requires.
TechTV101.com.